Hi, Professor Nelson. My name is Chris Dixon. I am in your medical terminology class online, 101, Allied Health. Today I'm going to go ahead and go over the assignment that you gave us for Chapter 6, explaining all the different parts of the digestive tract. Really excited about this. Got my wonderful helper Marley, my 10-year-old daughter, who's going to give us a hand here. I'll go ahead and introduce you to her, and then we're going to go ahead and get this shindig going. Sorry about the spin there. Alright, so this is my beautiful daughter Marley. Like I said, she's 10 years old. She's going into the 5th grade. Likes to help me out because she thinks college is cool. So we're going to start here. I'm going to turn this way. Marley, would you like to say hi to my professor?
Hi.
Okay. So first thing we're going to start out with is Marley's beautiful esophagus. Raise that head right there. So Marley's beautiful esophagus right there. And now as we know, it is the tube connecting the throat down to our stomach. Now our stomach, located a little bit further down, so it's got a little ways to travel there, but it's a pretty good size organ. Stomach right there. Now we know our stomach is our wonderful muscular organ that receives food from the esophagus. Some of us a little too much, if you catch my drift. Alright, let's see here. Next we're going to go on over to our wonderful liver. Just a great hard-working organ. I'm going to bend down here for you, Professor. Okay, so there's our beautiful liver. Great piece of equipment to have in your body. Now what's great about that is that the liver, it's a large organ located in the right upper quadrant of the abdomen, secretes bile, stores sugar, iron, and vitamins, produces blood proteins, and, my favorite of all, destroys worn out red blood cells. Just a hard-working organ. Works a little bit harder than I do, probably. Alright, so next we're going to go on over to our gallbladder, located just a little bit below that. Tiny little organ, a little bit bigger than my piece of paper liver, but on the inside it's a lot smaller. Now the gallbladder, even though it's a tiny little sac under the liver, it does something really important. It stores our bile for us, so thank heavens for that gallbladder. Time to stand up a little bit more. We're going to go on and start talking about our small intestine with our 3 awesome parts here. First part we have is our duodenum. Great words here in the small intestine. Duodenum, first of all. Now that is the first part of our small intestine. It is then connected to the next part, which is our jejunum. Second part of the small intestine. We're going to find that real fast. Located right around that region there. Okay, beautiful piece of equipment there to have. And then finally, the last part of that is our ileum, which is the third part of the small intestine, right in that region. Okay, so a couple more organs to talk about here. We've got our pancreas. That piece of paper right there, nice little pancreas. Okay, what's awesome about the pancreas, it's an organ under the stomach that produces insulin and enzymes. So, it's a hard-working thing, too, for being so little. We love it to death. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and talk about our large intestine, which also is known as the colon, which is really cool. I never knew that. Alright, let's see here. First part of our large intestine we have is the cecum. Good little piece there. Now the cecum, like I said, just our first part of our large intestine. A very important piece of equipment to have in your body. Alright, so next one we're going to go on over, talk a little bit more about our colon there. First part of it, we have our ascending colon right there. I'm going to sit down a bit so I can get a good shot at these. Alright. Our ascending colon, it extends from the cecum to under the surface of the liver. Goes on to our transverse colon. Now the transverse colon, it passes horizontally to the left of the spleen. Then it goes on over, I'm going to switch sides here. Found at our descending colon. Now, the descending colon, it's on the distal end of the transverse colon, and it leads to our sigmoid colon, which is another fun word to say, sigmoid colon. Sigmoid colon, now it is a piece of it's a piece of our intestine that is shaped like an S, and begins at the distal end of the descending colon. So it's a great piece of equipment to have as well as the others. Alright, let's see if there's anything here that I've missed. We've got a little piece of equipment in our body that we really don't know what it's for. It is our appendix. The only thing I know that it's for is giving people trouble. Now, the definition for it is a blind patch hanging from the cecum located in the right lower quadrant. So, there's really no good use for it. Just, I guess, more doctor bills for doctors to get rich. Good for them. Alright, so let's double check we've got everything here. We're going to go on down. Now our descending colon was the last piece or our sigmoid colon was the last one we talked about. Now it actually is connected to the last part of our large intestine, which is known as the rectum. Rectum right here. So, what it is, like I said, the last section of the large intestine connecting the end of the colon to the anus. Now, the anus right here, beautiful piece of equipment, unfortunately. We have to talk about it on here, but you know what? We're all adults, right? The anus is awesome. It is the terminal end or opening of the digestive tract to the outside of the body. Without it, who knows where we'd be. So, that right there, Professor, is our wonderful demonstration we have for you. I definitely want to thank Marley, my beautiful daughter, and hopefully this is what you were looking for. Hope you have a great day. Marley, please say bye to my professor.
Bye, Professor Nelson.
Okay, great. All right, Professor, I'll hopefully get this video to you soon. Have a great day.